Happy Friday. I haven't done one of these updates in a while, and as much as we're trying to send out all information on social media and email and everything else, I wanted to make sure that people aren't missing out on any of the updates, because we're a very small team here trying to get all this stuff done, and I just want to make sure that all the wine lovers out there get all of the details they need to basically bring Wander Food and Wine into their home. So first up, tasting kits. Yes, they're doing great. Yay! We are basically like a little manufacturing facility here, which is great. You can't see it, but on the other side here, Alex is already making kits for pickup later today. We still have about 10 California kits left, and I think I've got 2 Spanish wine tasting kits left. I'm waiting until those are done before I launch the next one, which I'm just editing now. And I'm hoping that as soon as one starts selling quicker, then we're gonna go into the next. So the way it's been working so far is that we get a total of 10 bottles, so 2 of each of the 5 per kit. And that's how we've been doing it so far based on our current inventory to create each class. We're starting to run low on the ones that we have, like 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, enough to do an entire theme. And there's some really great wines that I want people to taste, but we have like 1 bottle of each, which allows me, I think 11?
11, 12.
Between 11, maybe 12, depends on how much I use for the class video. But usually 11 for sure out of each set. So starting with the next week, they're gonna change fast and furious. So don't wait and chat with all your friends and think about, okay, well, are we gonna do the tasting this week? And maybe we'll wait until Friday. If you wait until too late to place the orders on the upcoming kits, you might be disappointed and have to take maybe a different theme than you were planning. So just make sure that you kind of chat with your friends or your hubby or whoever is going to be tasting with you, and so that you're kind of keeping on top of it. We actually have an update in our newsletter every Monday of what we have left and what is coming, so make sure you're subscribed to that. I'll talk about the newsletter more in a second. Or just feel free to DM us or send us a quick email, and we'll let you know what we've got left and when you can come get them. We don't pour them until they're ordered. So in other words, if you message us and say you want 2 kits, that's great. But we need probably half an hour to prep the 2 kits. So if you want a larger order because you have some households that you're all going to meet online with, which is fun and great, we love it, but just give us a little bit of notice so that we can prep them, because again, we only pour them to order. So that's it with the tasting kits. Second thing, if you haven't seen the postings yet that Sydney's done so far, we have picnic kits now, which are basically snacks to go in a bag, and it fits in one of these shopping bags, which is kind of handy. We do have custom Wander red reusable tote bags coming for those picnic kits, and Vistaprint's a little slow right now. So when they arrive, each of the kits is going to come in one of those tote bags that you get to keep after. So I promise, if you've ordered one or you will order one and the tote bags haven't been in yet, you'll get your tote bag afterwards. I promise. I'm keeping track. So that picnic kit is $35 plus HST. I'm being told I was being too cheap and I'm putting too much food for $35, but I don't care. They're all easy snacks. The stuff they can easily make in bulk. So there's like sun-dried tomato nasiago pommiers, the chorizo and red wine is in there, my marinated olives are in there. What else did we put in there? There's a small little cheese assortment, so you can have cheese, then there's a little baguette and wine jelly, and anyways, there's a bunch of stuff. You can check the website for it. And then you can also add on and rent one of our picnic baskets. I don't have one handy here. But you can look at them online. So it actually it's like a big luxury hamper that has ceramic plates and silverware, 4 glasses. Unfortunately, they're not glass because a lot of places won't allow you to bring breakable glass on it anyways. And then we actually have an insulated interior so we can pack all of those snacks for your picnic kit inside. So you're basically just renting the basket for the weekend, and then you bring it back to us afterwards, and we clean, sanitize everything so for the next person to get it. But it should be a fun way just to get outside, or if you're going on a hike, or you just want to hang out on your deck with stuff that's already made for you. And then you can also add on, which we just launched this past week, is our sangria. So for those of you who joined us on the patio last summer and loved our red sangria and our white sangria, both are now available in 1 liter mason jars. They have all the fresh fruit and the brandy free pour. And the red one is done with a Spanish blend. Right now we're using the Toro Bravo Tempranillo Merlot. And the white will always be made with Conzelman peach wine, because that seems to be the big hit. And we don't add any additional sugar or anything else to it. It is just the wine, fruit, additional alcohol, and garnishes, and that's it. And we just got in our case yesterday, our replenishment cases of the Conzelman peach wine, so we are good to go with lots of sangria. And because all of alcohol orders need to have food to go with them, as long as we still have it in stock, our new bar snack mix is addictive from what I'm hearing. It's got like pretzels, there's peanuts, what else is in there? They're like little baguette slivers. There's a bunch of things in it. Anyways, it's tasty, and it's salty, and it's a great snack. We're going to give one of the little containers away with each bottle of wine that is sold, as well as any jar of sangria. So every time you order one, you get a little container of the snack mix to keep you going and make this legal. Okay, so that's the snack mix. And then inventory. People are asking us about updated, like what wines we have in stock. With these tasting kits and then people ordering wines, it's difficult for us to keep it in stock on an ongoing basis. So we're constantly having difficulty keeping up, especially with new wines coming in. So we're going to focus on what's new coming in. So again, in that newsletter, you're going to have wines that are coming in stock, or wines that are just arriving, so that if you want to add to your collection at home and you want to order a couple of cool little bottles, things that may not be able to get at the LCBO, you'll be able to get those. And again, they're going to be in the newsletter, and that goes out every Monday. So we have 2 new email addresses. Some people were getting confused about it because we now have Sydney, hey Sydney, helping us with all of our marketing and social media. She's taking care of orders for the tasting kits, any group orders or special events. You can reach her at events@wanderfoodandwine.ca. And then any regular wine and food orders, meaning you want to order something like one of the food items on the menu in the newsletter, or if you just have questions about the wines and suggested wine pairings, you can reach us at dine@wanderfoodandwine.ca. So 2 different email addresses, but we'll all kind of share until people get the hang of it. And then the last thing has to do with the newsletter. So more and more with the new algorithms, the way things work on social media, not everybody is spending time scrolling online, and you sometimes are missing things. And I'm always hearing from people, even friends of mine who come to the bar often, are saying I'm always missing out on your contests or what you're posting or whatever. And so yeah, even when I do these little live videos, it still doesn't, I'm still not reaching people fast enough to hear about something before it's gone. So the email newsletter is the easiest way to make sure that everybody has it, whether you're on social media or not, whether you're on Facebook all the time or not, you could still be missing it, whether you're kind of boycotting Facebook for whatever reason and you're just on Twitter, whatever your reasonings are, everything's going to be updated and put all together in that Monday newsletter. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so quickly. If you have already subscribed, maybe you're not always checking it, make sure to make yourself a note to check on Mondays. Usually goes out around 3-4 o'clock, somewhere around there, late afternoon. So this way you can plan out your week, and if you're going to order any picnic kits or you're going to order wine or do whatever, you can do so all at the beginning of the week while the quantities are still there. Now, I do have a couple contests coming. We're going to be launching a Facebook contest this afternoon, so keep an eye on our feed and our page for that. We're also launching a newsletter contest. In other words, you have to be a subscriber, and you have to be a subscriber in Sudbury, unfortunately, for this one, to win. So make sure you're checking your newsletter, which will also be going out. I think it's programmed for 3 o'clock this afternoon. So newsletter subscribers have one contest, Facebook has another, but because we are all kind of batten down the hatches for the next little while, we thought the more fun stuff that we can promote, the better. And then last thing, of course, we've been getting lots of requests for our happy hour to come back, and we are happy to say that now that we've got these tasting kits on autopilot, we have time to do one, and we will be scheduled for next Friday at 5 o'clock. So I'll have out more posts about that later, but yes, there'll be prizes and things. My husband donated a couple new wine kits, which are these beautiful cases that have like all the wine tools and openers and all the other kind of stuff in it. So very nice of him to do that. So there's that, and I've ordered a couple things online. So every once in a while we'll have these happy hours so we can all sip together and get through this on the other side, right? All right, so in the meantime, you all know the routine now. Stay home, stay safe, have some wine. See you soon. Bye.